Welcome back to another Jay's Collectible video, and if you haven't seen one of my recent videos, I did a haul where I showed these two Micro Galaxy Squadron vehicles, and this is one of them. This is, I think, the Grand Army of the Republic Battle Pack. I think that's what it's titled, but this is the Republic Gunship, but the Coruscant version. So there are 4 versions, I believe, or technically 5 versions out there. We have the normal Republic Gunship, the Coruscant Gunship, Plos Bros Gunship, the Separatist Nightmare Gunship, the Crumb Bomber, and then the Malunius 10 gunship. I think I pronounced that wrong. But yeah, this is a Coruscant gunship, which I'm happy to get out all of them. I do want the normal one. I want a couple of those, but Lego's releasing this version in a few weeks, and I want to compare this to Lego one. I look forward to doing that on my other channel, the Blind Builder channel. And so yeah, with that, let's now get into the package here. So as we bring it up here, we get a look at the Star Wars logo up here, and I finally understand why I say in my reviews I wish this was not cut off like this on this cardboard on the inside. That's how the packaging is, and like compared to this side, it's fully covered. So that's why it's like that. It took me 4 reviews into this series to realize that. Anyway, we get a look at the gunship in the package. I'm pretty sure it's taken apart, or at least part of the wing, if it's like the Plos Bros. I have Plos Bros, but don't have the others, but I didn't do a review on that, so maybe I'll bring that out one day and do a review. We can look at our clone troopers. So I know we have 3 clone troopers in there. So I was wrong. There's actually 5 clone troopers. You get 4 plain phase 1 clone troopers, and you get 1 normal pilot trooper. Yeah, I don't know why I thought there's 4 or 3 of those, but technically I'm not missing one because I organized all my characters in this little container, and the other gunship only has 3, so I gotta go figure that out. And then we got a pilot. I wish we get 1 more pilot. I mean, I know that's asking for a lot, but you do get 2 pilot seats, and I wish you do get 2 of the pilots. Of course, if you bought a couple of these, you can finish that off, but yeah. Got that shiny packaging down here, which I love. And so yeah, get a look at the side box art here. I think that's the gunship. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And we get a look at the side box, or back box art here. We get a look at the gunship here, and it's like a hologram form. Get a look at the play features, I think, and we get a look at the other 4 gunships that you can collect that are the variants. So yeah, this is a gunship that again, like, I'm really happy to have. Get another little hologram sort of image there. Take a look at this side again. We get a look at the Star Wars logo, and yeah, it's pretty cool gunship here. So let's open this up and take a look how it's packaged in that plastic tray. So inside here we get like 4 different parts, I guess you can kind of say. You'll see what I mean in a second. So right over here we get the little backdrop, which we'll take a look at in a moment. It looks more like a desert sand planet. So we got that there. And then when it comes to the actual vehicle here, we get like technically 1 piece here. We get our little characters that just kind of slide in, and then we get our characters, which we'll take a look at here in a moment surely. But yeah, we gotta look at the vehicle right here in the package, and it's 1 piece, I believe, just kind of folds up like that, which I think this has the other wing piece in it. So yeah, let's get this open up and built together and take a look at the vehicle and the background. This vehicle is so big, I had to put the clone troopers inside the gunship. We got a little bark speeder there. Yeah, so with that, let's take a look at the background. So taking a look at the background, we now know why this is cut off. If you see my other reviews when I did the boxes, you know what I meant by that. So is this some type of desert? It looks like desert, maybe Geonosius. I'll eventually get that name right one day. The little platform you can put the gunship on, and it's really thick. So if you display this on your shelf, I mean, this doesn't look too visually pleasing right here, but it's big that kind of doesn't fit on this little base. So it's a nice little backdrop, but it doesn't really do as I think as a display area, in my opinion. But yeah, we get a look at that little background there. It's pretty cool. There may be some other little details I don't see on there. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I'm missing there. I'm sure there's, like I said, little details here somewhere all over this little backdrop. I don't know what this background really shows and everything. So let me know in the comments below, because again, I'm visual impairment, so I'm just kind of going based off what I see here. But yeah, that's a look at the backdrop. Let's now jump into the review of the vehicle. Up first for our character here, we get our Phase 1 clone trooper. Now, I did say you get 4 of them, which I thought there was only 3 of them in here. I'm gonna only be able to get so many up here on camera, but here's 2 more. And then here's the 3rd one. He's backwards, I think. And here's our next one. So yeah, we have 4 of these guys, and there's not that much printing on here. I thought there was a bit of black kind of spread around, but there's not. You only get that printing on his helmet, which looks pretty good. It's Phase 1, of course. And you just get mainly a white body here and there's some black on the gloves. So that's pretty much it. I thought, like I said, there's some black spread across the body, but there's not really. And then he can sit down like that and move his arms up like that, so he can sit in the cockpit or in the gunner area. So yeah, that's our clone trooper, our phase 1 clone trooper grunt. And then next up we have our clone pilot. He has a little bit of yellow on top of the head there. You get basically the same body, just some black hands. And just going to be the same motion for his articulation. But yeah, this is our clone pilot, just got a bit yellow, like I said, on top of there. No fin for this guy. There's look at the back. So yeah, pretty cool. So you do get a total of 5 characters in this little pack. So that's nice. It's better than 4. So yeah, let's go on to the Coruscant gunship. Alright, so here we have our Coruscant gunship. I'll kind of spin around here. It's basically the same mold as Plosboro and your normal gunship you would get from this line. It's just a different color. It's red, probably representing the Republic and everything, which all of them do. But yeah, I have the doors open because I wanted to show you them open because I'm having trouble with this door right here. It's probably just mine, but every time I take it off, the little panel it's on, it comes off like a little hinge it's on. This one doesn't, but this one does. So I thought I'd keep it off for the time being until it's time to close it up. But you do get a look in the inside there, kind of. You get some clip pieces right here to hold the clone troopers, and then you can see our little bark speeder, maybe not, but there's a bark speeder back there, which we'll take a look at on how to get to that in a moment, and then we'll look at it. Yeah, you get a good look in the inside. You can only fit 4 troopers total in here, because there's, like I said, these little clips, which I do like. They're nice to hold troopers in place and everything. Then you can fit 2 more in one of these gunner areas right here for the bubble turrets. And then we have our 2 cockpit areas. Of course, we get our giant missiles on top here, which are painted white, I think. The other ones are usually painted brownish, dark reddish, I think. And then we get a look at the top here. It's mainly all red, which I love red. Red's my favorite color. Get this little design on the bottom of the wing here. And yeah, it's mainly just white and red. And LEGO, like I said, is releasing their own version of this at the end of the month. So can't wait to see what that one looks like compared to this set. So yeah, that'll look cool and everything. So I look forward to comparing that. Now let's take a look at how those clone troopers get inside the vehicle. So taking one of our clone troopers here, all you're going to want to do here is just try to find that clip area and maybe raise his arms up a bit, which we'll do like this. Makes it easy for him to get inside. And we're just going to put him into the gunship here. And there you go, he's in place. Now you can put another one behind him, which I guess we'll do here. Gotta find my clone troopers here. And of course, I think the guy grabs a pilot. I don't think he's a pilot, no. And if he is, well, we have the pilot in there. Gotta do this one-handed, technically. So we gotta put that in there like so. Okay, I think he's in there. So yeah, he's in there. I like that. And what you can do is you can close off this panel right here and just kind of snap it back into place, and you get some nice detailing on the door there with some white, I believe. So yeah, you can kind of see our troopers in there. We can see one of them. But the other one's behind this panel door. And it's, like I said, it's on a hinge piece here. You can just kind of close it and open it as you please and everything. You see our troopers in there from this angle, I think. If you just want to shut it, you can, just like that. So yeah, that's how you do that. Now, like I said, this door came off for me, so I don't think it'll be like everyone else's, but that's that. Now you do get this panel on here that has rockets, and the best way I actually able to get that off is just by taking the wing off, which that's the wing that was off in the packaging. We take that piece off. Also, you can see some rockets stored up here, so that's pretty cool. And then just to simply put the wing back on, you just push it into this slot right here, that little port, and you just kind of got to get into place. Then when it comes for this, you just gotta line it up with these like little indentions right here, and you just gotta get it locked into place also. This seems to be some trouble sometimes. Oh, I say that, and there it goes. It's locked in, I think. So yeah, that's how it's locked in. It's not coming out, I don't think. So yeah. Now along here, like I said, we have these cannons, I think. I don't know if I said this yet, but we have cannons that can rotate around, pull them out that far, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, these bubble turrets can spin that far. They can't really go up and down, so you can't do that, but you can open them up, or you can put a trooper in there. So you do that one moment, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think we do get the Republic logo on here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really can't wait to compare this to the Lego version. So let me get some clone troopers and we'll put them in the cockpit and in this little bubble cannon. Alright, so for a pilot here, we're going to want to put his arms up and put his feet down. We're going to take our gunship, and what you're going to want to do here is open the cockpit from this side. It just opens up like that, and you're going to find the seat right here. Just kind of push him down into it, and there you go. Your clone trooper pilot's in there. All you gotta do is just shut it like that, and it clicks a bit. So there you go. That's how you know it's in place, and he's not gonna fall out. He's in the cockpit. And for this, you're gonna want to open this up from this angle here. It opens up like so. And then what you're going to do is begin put them in like a seating position. If I can get his arms up, there we go. And I think he just kind of clips in there. I think, or he just kind of sits in there. I've had a bit of trouble getting him to sit in this little area. I don't know if he sits like diagonal or straight, because he doesn't really sit in that little chair indentation. I don't think he may if you get him to sit in there, but this is the best I can do when it comes to getting him in there. So I don't know if that's quite accurate. Maybe it is, but it just feels like he's off a bit. And you can just close it up like that. So, yeah. So that's a look at how you get the clone troopers inside the ship and everything. You got them in the little bay area, you got them in the cockpit, and you got them in here. The only thing I wish is that you get one more of these guys. So, maybe 6 figures, or maybe switch out one of the phase 1s for one more pilot. But, yeah. That's just what I think. So, yeah. Now, as I said earlier, you do get a spark speeder back here. So, if I open this up, like that, you're able to get to the bark speeder, which kind of just sat on top of this little peg. It's the same type of peg you would put into the speeder when it's on the stands. So you just kind of line it up and everything, and you should be able to get it on there somehow. There we go, it's on. And then what you're going to do is just shut it like that. Snaps into place. So that's how you get to the bark speeder, which we'll take a look at in one moment. This gun, the closed row spins around. Mine popped out, so I don't know if they're really supposed to. It's kind of warped a bit because I kept trying to push it back in there, but I really don't want to push my luck. But this kind of spins around, I think. But yeah. So yeah, we'll take a look at that bark speeder, and then we'll take a look, I guess, at my final thoughts here. So me being a Clone Wars fan, I'm really loving these little Clone War vehicles. We got like a bark speeder. In the blind boxes, we get a one of the walkers. So yeah, got our little clone trooper we'll put on in a moment. But you get the like a little handlebar, the little foot pedals, I believe, on the side. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I really like these bark speeders. I like this a lot better than the Lego one. The Lego one was a bit too long, but I know it's not minifigure scale. I just thought it would be a bit smaller. But if we get our clone trooper once again, put him in the seating position here, we'll do that, and then what we're going to do here is just line him up like that, and then he doesn't really snap into place. He just kind of holds on to the handlebar just very loosely like that. And there you go. You got your little clone trooper on his little speeder bike, or bark speeder. Now you do get a stand in the set, so if you don't want this on the or in the gunship, you're able to put this on its own little stand like the blind bags. It just pops into the little peg right there. You don't even really see it. And if you just set it down right there, you can see it's kind of hovering over the table, so that's pretty cool. I do like they include the stands here, and yeah, that's really cool that you can just get these little guys on there. I'm glad they're not like glued to it, and that you're able to get these off, even though they're not as good as maybe your average action figures. It's really nice for this little scale you can do. So let's take a look at my final thoughts of this Republic Gunship, the Coruscant version. Alright, so there we go. That's my review of the Republic Gunship, the Coruscant version. I do have Plosbro, so I may do a review of that here shortly. But yeah, again, like I said before, really excited to compare this to the Lego one. That'll be on my other channel when it's up. I'll make a full announcement. Who knows, there may be already an announcement, but if not, I'll make an announcement on this channel if you're into Lego and you want to know about that. But yeah, got a little clone trooper. You get 5 clone troopers, including the pilot. My only complaint really is just that I wish we get one more pilot. I mean, design of this, the door coming off, I don't think it's going to be for everyone, so I don't think you have to worry about that. And again, with the gun on the back, it doesn't move for me, but I think it does move for everyone else. So, yeah, I really like this one. I can't wait to get the normal version, because I like that one a bit better, but just because the Lego one's coming out, this one was a bit more exciting for me to get. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought, and let me know which gunship's your favorite from the ones they released. And with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.